All right, now you are looking at how many questions are there in NPTE and everything you need to know about the format. So someone who is trying to write this exam for the first time, when I was trying to look into the exam, I really didn't know what this exam it really is. How many questions? How are the questions? What are the rules of the exam? All of the things are going to be discussed in this video. So if you're first time coming to our channel at BT Strike, my name is Leno. I am a licensed physical therapy here in New York, and I created this course completely free for students who are trying to clear this exam for the first time, right? Now, here the issue is that you're preparing for the biggest exam of your PT career. This is like a life-changing moment for you. You never seen this inside of the testing. You never did this exam before, so you don't know how long it takes, or how many questions are there, or what happened if you freeze in between the exam. Are you going to fail because you really don't know anything about it? So walking in blind is one of the fastest way you can walk out with a failing score. But do you know what is a failing score? Okay, I'll make it real. So exam anxiety doesn't come from being underprepared, it comes from being surprised. Underprepared is also a thing, but most of the time, if you really don't know what game you're going to play or what are the rule of the game, you cannot win the game, right? Every unknown amplifies stress. Every unanswered question take a mental bandwidth you need for clinical reasoning. So you need to eliminate this unknown. Know exactly what you are walking into before you sit. So if you look at the NPT format at a glance, you have a total of 250 questions. That's all you got, 250 questions. And out of that, only 200 questions is scored. Other 15 is just to test you. It is not scored. Whether you get it right or wrong, it doesn't matter. So there is 250 questions you need to answer, but only 200 of them are scored. 50 is unscored. Okay, 50 questions are unscored, and you have a total of 5 hours to complete this. So around 72 seconds per question, and you need to have a 600 passing score. Now what is a 600? Because only there is 250 questions and there is only 200 is getting marked. So how did you become the 600? So 600 is a weighted score. So if you really want to clear the exam, on your screen you need to see 600 and above, right? So scored question is 200, but when they give a result out, they will put that into a weighted question, weighted score, and give a 600 passing score. So numbers, you have a total 250 questions, 200 is scored, 50 is unscored, pre-test items missed at random. Now this is to basically what they're doing with the 50 question is they're checking for the future test how is the participants responding to these questions, right? So they're just testing out the questions to make sure this will be okay when if they want to give this question next time. So you will not know which 50 are pre-test, so you need to answer all the questions like you're answering the exam itself, right? Answer every single questions like it counts, because it might be a real one, something that counts to the real questions, right? In this 201. Now there is numbers with the questions, and looking at the time, you have 5 hours. So no built-in breaks, there's no break in between. Clock continues, so you can take between session, you can take a break, um, which can go to the I took the break and I went to the um, restroom and came back. So there is a break between the session, so it's actually divided into 4 different sessions. So clock runs continuously from start to submit. 72 seconds per question is an average. That feels fine at question 10. At question 180 after 4 hours, it's very different. So it's a long stretch of 5 hours. You feel like you're getting stressed out, burned out, or whatever you say. For me, what happened is I went really, really fast. I like 1, 2, 3, 4, boom, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, boom, go. And I completed at 4 hours, so there was 1 hour left, right? So maybe you can do that too. So train for fatigue. That's why I say you need to able to sit for long time. It's not 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour. And after 3 hour, you feel like, oh my god, I need a break. So train. I want you to train for fatigue. You need to go for the full 5 hour. Don't do what I did. Stimulate the full hour practice section before the exam. Before you go for the exam, take some practice tests that you sit in a room by yourself for 5 hours straight and see that how is that. Okay. So question format, how is the question format? So for multiple choice, everything is multiple. You don't want to explain anything. You just choose the answer. But the catch is here. All the answers will be right. So you need to choose the right answer from which is the most right answer. That's the issue. So one best answer, not just the correct one. All the answers might be correct, but you need to choose the best answer, but the most clinically appropriate answer, right? So two or three options can technically correct, but your job is to choose the best one. This is why clinical reasoning training matters more than memorization, because even if you memorize, if you don't know 1, 2, 3, 4, all of them are correct, but which is the most correct, then you won't be able to clear the exam. When you look at the content area, we have musculoskeletal has the highest weightage, highest weighted item, neuromuscular and neuro nervous system, which is the second highest, and then you have cardiovascular and pulmonary, then other system and non-system. So the big three is the musculoskeletal, neuromuscular, and cardiovascular and pulmonary. And then you need to look into other system and non-system. Focus on equipment safety and research on non-system and other system, integumentary, metabolic, and gastrointestinal. Okay, and genitourinary. So you have 250 questions you will screen on the screen. Only 200 of them are weighted, but answer every 250 of the question like it's matters, life matter on it, and they will give a weightage on it and give you an output around 600. You need a 600 passing score if when they put that into a weightage. Okay, so if you're struggling and if you're not yet have a plan how to complete this and pass this exam, what you really want to do is go for this channel NPT Strike, which is completely free. You don't want to pay any fees or anything. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and you will get free content on musculoskeletal, neuro, cardiovascular, other system and non-system, and also tips on how to clear the exam on the first attempts like I did.